Hello there, Joseph Hennessy. Making these videos would be so much easier if I would write things down and have a little script. But I don't. I just wing it, speak from my heart, keep it real. But the name of the channel is The Children. On YouTube, it's Joseph Hennessy 1161. I'm a star seed, a light worker, an empath, a rainbow warrior, a wanderer, a human being, a spiritual person, a spiritual being who came to earth to have some human experiences, to experience the duality. But I'm getting sick and tired of the matrix. It's not crumbling fast enough for me, but it is crumbling one day at a time. But I'm still a victim of the matrix. I don't seem to be able to get away from fines, fees, taxes. They still seem to find me. I have a car, needs smog, have a catalytic converter issue that only applies in California. For some stupid reason, we can charge more for everything: gasoline, road fixes that they don't even fix. You pay all that money to the DMV, they don't fix nothing. They take all the money from the tolls of the bridges, they fix nothing. What do they do with all the money? So I have a 2002 Audi, and they want me to smog it, which we only state, I believe that there's very few states that have smog. But since we live next to Mexico, which is a gross polluter, why do we have to bother even worrying about a little bit extra smoke coming out of the cars? Especially like someone Gavin Newsom is flying around in a private jet all the time, and you know how much pollution is emitted from a jet? They're just all very hypocritical. So they want me to spend $2,000 to smog my car. It just never stops in this state. Can anybody give me any good reasons even to live in this state anymore, other than the weather? And they're screwing with that, spraying chemtrails. Bill Gates wants to block the sun, doesn't want you to get your vitamin D. I said this before, you wouldn't have to eat as much as you do if you would train your body to eat less and intake the vitamin D for your nutrients. Someone like me lost 50 pounds, changed everything, the way I eat, and I'm fine. I don't need to eat as much. It's not necessary, because then your body's using all its energy to break down the food instead of working on other things that it could be fixing. That's why you should fast. I hear that you should fast 7 days, once every 6 months, to get that really super full cleansing and full effect of your body regenerating itself. Here I am all talking about my body when I wanted to talk about the state of California. Joe Hennessy doesn't write anything down, but this is what you get. I can go all over the shop with different topics because my mind's always spinning. But back to California, it's a beautiful place, or it used to be a beautiful place, until the Democrats decided they were going to destroy it, and they've destroyed it. Can't buy a home here, can't even afford to eat here. What do they do with all the money in California? The money they generate from all these bridges that they have around in the Bay Area, where they're charging each car $8. Hundreds of millions of dollars. Where does it go? I think it goes to Gavin Newsom in his beautiful $9 million home in Tiburon. And he would have to make $2 million a year to be able to afford the $56,000 a month payments. And he makes $276,000. But he wants to be the president after he destroyed California. And all the stupid fines and fees and regulations that he's trying to sneak by us, it just never stops. He wasted $200 million on the gerrymandering the districts to get a few more congressional seats or Senate seats. The high-speed rail, nothing's done. All the money he spent on the illegal aliens, not migrants, or illegal aliens. The fires that were set on purpose. And You have people in positions of power for DEI purpose instead of the most qualified people. No water to put out fires. Fire trucks were out for service. A reservoir with 1 million gallons, nothing in it. And there's never any criminal charges against these people that do this to us. You don't think that they burnt down Paradise, California on purpose, or Southern California, so they could build 15-minute cities? I'm telling you, you live in a matrix. California is a horrible place to live. Every time you turn around, he's doing something that helps nobody. People living on the streets in California, it's unbelievable. People sleeping in their cars. It's unbelievable. And he does nothing about it. He spent $2 billion on the homeless people. The homeless population is growing, and it's worse as it's ever been. They allegedly pay people in San Francisco $600 a month to sit on the street and do drugs. San Francisco used to be one of the jewels of the United States. Look what they've done. With the migration, illegal immigration, it was all about votes. And I don't want to say this, but what they were truly trying to do was destroy the white population. And that doesn't make me a racist, because if you start doing your homework, you'll find this out for yourself. DEI, all it excludes is white men. Really? That's why you got people like Nick Fuentes. The guy is out there, but he's got the ears of all the young white men, and they're not being listened to. We need to start listening to white kids again. They shouldn't feel guilty about who they are. They didn't do anything to anybody. You can't make people pay for things that happened 200-300 years ago. I'm an Irish Catholic from Northern Ireland. I don't have a racist bone in my body. But if you start breaking this down, that's what it's truly all about. White man can't say nothing. He's a misogynist. You owe the world something. Well, I don't owe the world anything, because my family's not from this country. But we need to get over that. California, man, what a beautiful place it used to be. He's destroyed it. He wants to be the president. Over and over again, I say this is all just a movie we live in. So I talk like I'm living in the movie, because I am. But you need to understand, that's all it is. People are being shown what our government is truly all about, what Gavin Newsom is truly all about. He closed the state down during the pandemic. Masked kids. Screwed the kids up for life. Had people arrested for paddleboarding. Playing volleyball on the beach. But he was in the French Laundry restaurant with 28 of his friends with no mask on, making us all look out to be stupid cunts. And we accept it. All these politicians, where do they get all their money and all their wealth? Marjorie Taylor Greene, I'm going to get off base a little bit. All of a sudden, she's all over Trump. Come to find out, she worth nothing 5 years ago. She's worth $10 million now, because she works for Big Pharma. The only guy, and he's not a politician, who loses money when he is a politician is the orange guy. Check your records. He loses hundreds of millions of dollars trying to help you and me. So they're all turning on him because he's playing 5D chess, and they're all checker players. I don't watch the TV set anymore. I just get bits and pieces of what I need to know. I don't participate in the Matrix, even though it keeps finding me and beating me over the head. $2,000 for a catalytic converter. So I'm accepting donations if anybody wants to help me. But anyway, I know it's coming. It's just all part of the shit show, the end of the Matrix, the end of the movie. We have to see it before we believe it. hope you're believing it. Evil people run this planet, but not for very much longer, because the meek shall inherit back what is ours. This beautiful, beautiful realm that's being destroyed. But it's not going to happen, because light wins. They're up there right now. Just a matter of time before they come down here and introduce themselves to everybody. We're all extraterrestrials. Your galactic family is up in the sky. Believe me? Well, that's up to you. I believe in things I can't see and things I can see. And I've seen a lot of things, a lot clearly, with my eyes and with my heart and soul. So we're off to the fifth dimension, people. Happy, joyous, and free. It's about freeing all the children, and that's what they're doing. Rounding them up out of the tunnels. God bless our military. You don't know what they're really doing. But enough of Joe Hennessy today. We win. God wins. Namaste.